So guys, I know I've been missing for a while, and everything's been crazy since I started my new job, so I'm trying to get back in the habit of posting more, trying to make up for it a lot. We got a 3-day weekend this weekend for Labor Day, but this video is about the fact that I have recently acquired a Canon SX230. But basically, I've been kind of looking. I wasn't looking at the time for this, but I've been looking for a small point and shoot camera because my phone, which is what I use for the majority of my quick, take a video, gotta get the phone, get the video camera out right now. I've been using my phone, and the battery does not last long at all. So I wanted a dedicated point and shoot camera, and we're gonna test this today to see if it does that. But what I have is like I said, the Canon PowerShot SX230. And this is still, it's a 6-year-old camera, but at the time it was Canon's flagship PowerShot model. It had all the newest features. It had GPS, which I think was immediately, that was the first feature that everybody, once it became standard, turned off because nobody wants their photos geotagged. Stalker mode. It's kind of crazy. But I'm going to go with the camera. So the Canon SX230, like I said, for 6 years old, it is a 12.1 megapixel camera, which at the time was about average. There were a few better things out on the market. But this, in the compact size, has one of their best zooms, or was one of the best zoom lenses available at the time. Flip up flash, which I don't ever plan on using. Pretty basic stuff. There's not really a lot of manual exposure settings, things like that. Your basic Canon selection wheel for this time frame. But one of the big features about this for its time, in 2011, it did feature 1080p video with stereo left and right dual channel microphone pickup. Which, for whatever reason, is something recently that Canon has stepped away from. They've gone back to the top mount microphone. I personally prefer the 2 up front, just because that way I know that, if I've got this and I'm holding it facing me, I know that the microphone is also facing me. But because looking at it and talking about it doesn't really do a lot, today, I said in my last Cars and Coffee video, my microphone on my Canon M3 broke. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to try to do a quick day in the life. We got to go to Best Buy, we got to get a new microphone. There's one that's on clearance just because they're replacing it with a newer model or something. I don't care. As you know, I'm going to touch on that at the end of this. But yeah, I'm not going to wait to the end. We're on our way out the door right now. But essentially, I got this for $30, and they were asking $60. And the reason I got it for $30 is because they were asking $60. It did not come with the charger, and Canon, for whatever reason, is not at the point where, even though to get your pictures off the camera, I'm doing this with one hand. To get your pictures off the camera, it features your basic USB, I think that's a micro. The mini is the smaller one than micro. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, basic USB interface, but that does not charge the camera. The batteries have to be physically removed, and once physically removed, they go in a charger. But they did not have the charger at the pawn shop that I was getting this at, so I talked them. They were asking $60. I got them out the door at $30. So $30 for this camera, plus $9 on eBay for 2 batteries and a battery charger for it. So I had the original Canon battery, 2 extra batteries, and the great thing with it being a 6-year-old camera is I can buy the cheap SanDisk blue. I don't know if you can see that in there because I don't feel like taking it out. SD cards, and they work. They record fast. They copy fast because, even though it's not the latest technology, for a 2011 camera, it was pretty great. So I'm going to switch to this once we either get in the car or get to Best Buy. I haven't decided yet. And the entire rest of this video is going to be a day in the life vlog style using the Canon SX230. So, see you there. Daddy wants that one too.
Yeah, I really want it. Can you buy it? Are you with your camera or just that?
Daddy doesn't want nothing that much.
I want that one. one. It can't fly. It comes with emotional. I really want it.
Alright, well. You need to really tell Santa.
Okay. Actually, I had that game.
That is literally just a field.
See, look. That's the game I choose.
That game's not out yet.
How
How you gonna want a game that's not out yet?
I like that design. What's this?
One thing I don't like about it is the LCD display. I can't swivel it around, so I can't see myself, and I don't know if you're all the way up my nose or something. I don't know. But we did get I got an Insignia. All the way out there. The Insignia shotgun, whatever. I was using the Rhodes, but they are not cheap. And this one was cheap on the website anyway. It wasn't cheap in store. But I have a love-hate relationship with Best Buy. No, not even that. I have a tolerate-hate relationship with Best Buy, because every single time I go into Best Buy, I go, you know what? I'm never going into a Best Buy again. And I always end up back in there. Anyway, the bottom line is there were like 90 Best Buy employees working in there and 0 people helping customers. So that's why I ordered this online for in-store pickup, and because it was cheaper online. But you know, I generally like to hold things and look at them before I buy them, but I couldn't do that because I couldn't get help and I didn't know where the item was. You okay?
I'm tired.
You tired? Stay up all night?
Maybe.
I don't know. Let's do something else for the rest of the day and then see how this footage turns out. Alright, so I'm not sure how the framing is. Aiden, can you see the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah? Well, if you can see him in there. So for his 4th birthday, we've been planning since January-ish a Disney trip for him. Because it's not your birthday. Talk about his birthday. His birthday trip. We've been planning a Disney trip for him. We're going to do some more Disney videos, stuff like that. But turns out there's actually a hurricane, like, coming right toward us. But instead of, like, you know, hey, do you think we should cancel? Do you think we should change? Do you think we should do something else? Now, her plan is...
No, don't even lie. I said that I made you call them, and they said that they would only, they would just comp the room or something, or give you an extra day or two once you're already there.
Yeah, so we have to already be there to claim the hurricane. I don't know. But anyway, so the grand idea here is that now we're buying rain boots for kids, because that's going to hurricane proof us.
It's Florida. It doesn't matter. I mean, if you've never been out in the rain. I don't think it's going to hit us. I think we're going to get the outer bands of it. But regardless, it's just going to be raining, I think.
It's Florida. If you've ever been to Disney anytime near ever, it rains. That's what it does. Florida rains. It rains and it gets humid. I don't know, it doesn't bother me any, but apparently we got to buy the kids rain boots. No matter how much I fight it or try to resist, we always end up back at a Walmart.
How did you know I was going to do that? You just stopped and knew I was going to. Does this one like it?
Yeah.
Me too. Do you think I should stock up for Disney now, or wait?
What was that?
Do you think I should stock up for Disney now, or wait?
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay, I'm gonna get two more.
For Disney, yeah, for Disney, right? Just we'll pretend that's not the normal amount.
Huh?
What?
What did you just say?
Nothing. real talk for just a minute. Even if I was a little bit braver about where I record and not having, you know, people around looking at me, the inside of Walmart is already crazy enough, but you add in the fact that it's Florida and there's a hurricane on the way, that is insane. It literally, we had to fight to get a bottle of water. And here's a real serious pro tip. If you're ever in like storm or whatever and you have to go to Walmart and it's already chaos, go to the baby section. It's the only place with gallons left. This is $1. I don't know what makes baby water worth 40 cents more, but just in case, because I drink water by the gallon regardless. I could blame it on the fact that I'm trying to get in shape, but I can drink a gallon of water. Makes it easier. I can carry it wherever. But you know, just a little pro tip. But that was insane. It was absolutely crazy in there. So I didn't really feel like getting the camera out and recording all that. But I don't know. I think we might be heading home now. I'll check and see how this footage is. All right, bringing it back home both to close it out and for a low light test. I think I might have gone over in the introduction the majority of the features, but it is a 12.1 megapixel camera. The aperture is a 3.1, which isn't super low, but it's not super high. I think even my M3 has 3.5, so it should do good in low light. For a 6-year-old camera at the time, 1080p, even at 30 frames per second, was really good. The lens, the angle is a little bit wider than the normal PowerShot stuff. I'm actually holding this in front of the mirror, so if you see me glance over, I'm getting a little bit of framing there. It's not bad. Hand here, there, whatever. But yeah, stereo sound, 1080 video, a little bit of a wide angle lens. All around it was a powerhouse for 2011. It's, you know, it shows its age, I'm assuming. I'm going to go pull all the video off of this, and then I'm going to close it out with an actual clip from my phone. Once I see all of this on the computer, see it live, not just from a tiny little preview screen on the back of this thing. So yeah, I'm going to go pull all that now, and then there will be one more clip, and then I'm going to close it out. Thanks for following me around for whatever craziness we did today. So while she's unpacking her several bottles of wine that I'm not judging her for, yeah, I just closed this out. I've reviewed the video from the 230. I gotta say, for 30 bucks, I'm super impressed. I mean, all said and done, $38 with the charger, 2 extra batteries, all that. I can't complain at all.
It tastes like fitness, and it might be sick. They're like 94 cents. It tastes better than fitness.
That's fine, but it's loud.
Hold on, I just wanted to open it.
That's like super loud. Regardless of her being loud, I'm super happy with my camera that I found at a pawn shop. 36 bucks total investment, 38 roughly. No complaint.
Taste it. It's like a Thin Mint.
Tastes just like a Thin Mint.
I know, and they're 94 cents for the whole thing.
There's your Walmart plug right there. I gotta go. Stay dorky. More videos coming soon.